Welcome back, my friends. My name is Eric. This is ep17 Gaming. We're back with some more Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. We are in the Tower of Estrad, and somewhere back in here should be the museum keeper, trainer, something. Copper vessel, oil inside it were sanctified. Okay. Somewhere in here we got to find Teldin. The claw taken from Trendelev. The wand of the famous mage Zacharias. And the helmet. None of which is there. There he is. What's Teldin have to say? The old man, looking around absent-mindedly, shrinks away as you get closer. His head seems to shake uncontrollably, and his hands are surprisingly deft and assured as they level a magic wand at you. Stay back! Which are you, robber or demon? Hey, take it easy, Gramps. That's the way it is, huh? You see horns and you think demon or thief or demon? Quit scaring the old man, dummy. Have you seen your horns? How should I put this? Don't exactly inspire trust in a city that's currently overrun with demons. Fair enough. Hey, there are horns, and then there are horns. I'm not going to hurt you. The old man goggles at you with terror, but he doesn't lower the wand. A rustling comes from somewhere behind him. Rats. The old man wields fearfully and peers in the direction the sound came from. The hand holding the wand gradually falls at his side. When he turns back to you, there's no fear in his expression, only vague confusion. I'm sorry? I was distracted. What were you talking about? Who are you? I think... Oh, I forget. I'm Teldon, the custodian here. My memory isn't what it once was. My faculties are failing me. But at one time, my mind could cut like a diamond. I was a battle mage, one of the few who survived the Battle of the Lost Chapter. But I'm an old man now. Sometimes I set my keys down one moment, and the next I can't remember where I put them. You don't have to get that old to do that. The police smile, holds up a hefty set of keys from his pocket, proudly shows them to you. Here are my keys, my little lovelies. I would never give you away to anyone. The Lost Chapel, This old fellow was there. That his mind was damaged isn't surprising. What's surprising is the old codger can still speak at all, in the entire history of the Crusades, which aren't exactly uplifting. This is one of its bloodiest chapters. Some time ago, I wanted to know what became of the abandoned fortification and estates the Crusaders left behind. I read through the account of the Lost Chapel veterans. Now that was a real bloodbath. What are the keys for? These keys are for everything. I can open every door in the Tower of Estrad with these. The museum custodian on duty must carry these keys at all times and never be parted from them, not even for a second. And why is that? Because the keys are intended they'd be pinched by thieves, wouldn't they? Thieves who'd strip the museum of all its treasures. I see. Affectionately pats the pocket containing the keys. Let's see. Why did the demons spare you? Demons? There have been no demons in this museum. I heard them breaking into the tower, but then they went quiet. Then a very polite young fellow came along, a half-elf. He said Canabras were under attack. Crusaders had already recaptured the tower. He said he'd been sent to oversee the evacuation of the museum. He was very pleased to find me here. I proved a very useful resource. I showed him all the most valuable artifacts, explained what they were, and he wrapped them up, labeled them, carried them off somewhere. I've been here all the time. I locked the doors and stand guard to make sure no demon got in. But I've not seen one of them. Haven't heard any either. I've grown hard of hearing with the years. Okay, tell me about the museum I can't even talk anymore. Exhibits. It'd take a lifetime to tell you all there is to know, but I'll take you on a tour of the highlights. Some of my personal favorites. You should have a look yourself. You won't regret it. For instance, we have a painting here depicting angels fighting demons. Now, you may find it hard to believe, but in the first Crusades, many heavenly beings fought shoulder to shoulder with the Crusaders. And these two in the paintings are Targona and Mariel, the Silver Twins, as they were called. I actually met them, when I was a young man studying under Master Zacharias. They had no airs or graces about them. They walked among the mortals, they spoke to us, they healed their wounds. Lady Targona I remember especially well. She had a special and earthly wisdom within her. The angel Ariel, on the other hand, was known for his daring, and the youngest Crusaders idolized him. I wonder where they are now, the twins. We don't have celestial beings in our ranks anymore. They all left sometime during the Second Crusade, on a very important mission, they say. But I do love looking at this painting and remembering those days when the envoys of heaven walked among us, and the light that seemed to shine from within them. Old man wipes his eyes. What was I saying? You must be a messenger, yes? Or are you a visitor? Why did those times end? Why did the Celestials not fight with us still? Heaven has not abandoned us, surely. Lore religion check passed. Let's go for it. You said they were twins. How can angels have siblings? That's a good question. Of course, angels are not born like mortals, so they can't have a mother and father or sisters and brothers as we understand them. Angels come into being from reincarnated souls, or from the pure essence of the upper planes. Sometimes angels may adopt the features of mortals. For instance, they may identify as male or female, though that is not generally their way. Some of them can also develop bonds of camaraderie or even kinship, but the case of the Silver Twins is rare still. They are two angels who emerged from one soul. What else should they call them, if not twins? Okay. I don't know if there's much more to go. Let's just tell them to go to the Defender's Heart. Really? It's safe there? But how can I leave the museum? You know what happened here, don't you? Thieves. They were prowling about. Wanted to rob the museum, but I stopped them. Those narrative elves came in here, and I gave them what for? A dose of my battle magic. They won't be back. Don't you worry about me. I may be old, but I can still hold my own. Alright, I think that's probably it. You know what? I'm going to leave it. We don't need the 10 gold. Is there any... Probably books. Nothing. What's... Not seeing anything I feel like I need to steal from the old man. Except for that. And no. It's only worth 2. I thought it was a recipe. Almanac of the Tower of Estrad Museum. Is that everything? Alright. I don't see anything in there. We could probably use the keys to get in here, but we might be able to just... Oh, it might just be unlocked. Never mind. Angels? Okay. Alright, so nothing in particular down here. It looks like, other than the old man, we're good. Alright, so I don't see anything else in here that we can do. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to head back to the tower, and we'll continue on from there. Alright, welcome back. I have planned down in the basement. I realized that there's a 4th part to this puzzle, and that is this pressure plate over here. So, I have up, down, down, and then this pressure plate can be pushed, and that opened this door. So we were right, that's what it is. So now the question is, what's in it? Half a century ago, our parents fled their homeland as Socorus. Terrified by the invading demons, they were certain the war would soon be over, so they didn't go too far and found refuge here in Canabras. Used with little savings, they had to build a tavern. The city looked different. Things have changed. Parents have left to the Goddess's Hall. Dresden is long gone. The world wound grows deeper. Left, I guess? Can we... There we go. Queen Galfrey is appointed Holrune prelate of Canabras. No, nothing will stop this murder from taking control of the city into his hands, serving as so-called justice on everyone. Previous acts of violence were just the beginning of a full-scale massacre. We have to flee, run like our parents did, this time not from the demons, but from the Crusaders. Soon we will sell our tavern and leave, anywhere away from the agony of this endless war. Ah, well, we did okay getting rid of him then. Alright, what else we got? Chest here. Okay, magic helmet. Elemental Essence? Is that what it's called? Help if I... Oh, okay. There it is, the crown. Headband of Alluring Charisma. That's reasonably useful for us. The question is, would we rather use it for us? Or... She could use it. He could use it. I mean, that would take him to a 23. Which is pretty godlike. No, no. I mean, yes, it will help her as well. And it would help her. I'm kind of thinking plus... Well, here, let's see what happens. Let's go ahead and put it on. Jeez. Wow. Okay. Channel energy DCs for clerics and paladins. Bards, paladins, oracles, scalds. Gain bonus spells with it. I think I'm going to give it to Laputa. I think we'll give it to our main character. For now, anyway. If we come up with a different helmet that we like. There we go. So we get a +4. Okay. So we gain bonus spells based on that. All right. Good enough. All right. That was worth it. I took another run through the marketplace looking for the third cleric. Still didn't see him. I might have to look that one up, figure out where he is. Because I haven't found him yet. And otherwise, I think that's all I've done. I think I'm going to rest real fast. Our cleric does need, he is injured. So we'll go, actually, what I want to do is I'm going to sell some of the weapons. Stuff like this. That one has a name. That's just a heavy flail of something. I don't know, I want to hang on to it just in case we come up with an orc that can use it, but the odds are slim. So let's go ahead. We've got let me check, make sure there's nobody else I need to talk to in here. So, I mean, we need to talk to Irabeth, but also Irabeth. There's a secret entrance. Well, we have the tieflings. Maybe they can find that, right? Because they were talking about using the tunnel under. So that might be okay. Common cause. We've got a few people. We clearly haven't found everybody yet. We're still waiting on Kaelisa. And we still haven't found Thal. I wonder, can we run the map up from here? I don't think so. I'm going to go ahead and rest first, and then we'll go ahead and sell stuff. Since we're already here, we may as well. Or, well, we were almost there. I was out looking at items at the blacksmith and thinking I'd like some of them. So we don't have enough money. So I was thinking, well, what can we sell? And realistically, we could sell everything we have in here because if it was useful for us so far, we'd be using it. But we haven't found everybody yet, so there's potentially more companions out there. So we'll just have to see. All right, so we've got 9 grand. So I like this attrition dagger a lot. So +1, lands a hit, it deals 1 constitution ability damage. That's really good. I mean, that's going to take significant hit points off of them. So we could definitely give that to our rogue. Sonic damage. Most of this stuff is just regular stuff. Right? So the stuff that's important is Smasher at 17,000. +2 Necrotic Earthbreaker. They lose 2. But that's when they confirm a critical hit. That's what makes this amazing, is it doesn't require a critical hit. Detainer. Again, lands a hit. They have to make a save or be knocked back. That's pretty cool. If it misses, next time it hits. So you never miss twice in a row, and it does an extra 1d6 damage, which is pretty darn good, too. I mean, we have some people that could use it, but I think this is the one we want out of that group. Now let's check armor, see if there's anything. I don't think there's anything particular in here. We do have Deceiving Facade. There we go. Deceiving Facade. That's a word that's hard to come up with, like, you know. They're affected with a mirror image spell. That wouldn't be bad either. So the question is, do we want better defense or do we want better offense? And this is pretty good. We've got this armor of Vigilance 2 against sneak attacks. That's not, I mean, it's useful, but it's not. We sold those. I would say it comes down to Deceiving Facade for 6 grand, or this. Now, we could conceivably sell a couple more items and get both of them. I think... I think, actually, I'm going to go with Deceiving Facade for now. I just think it's going to be cool to see the mirror images pop up in the middle of combat. It's the only when they receive a critical hit, though. You know what? I changed my mind. I'm going back. Where did they put it? Oh, the Pain Channeler, too. For all touch attacks. So that would be a good one for, like, maybe a sorcerer, even some mages, when you do magic touch attacks. Where'd that dagger go? There we go. All right. Where are you, Woljeef? Okay, so we've got... Okay, so he's Gold Iron, Ghost Touch, Finesse, Wielding. I'm going to swap him like that. Also +1. Also, obviously, Finesse. It is not Ghost Touch. We can swap him if we needed to. So essentially just a +1 Ghost Touch. I mean, for our purposes. This, I think, is more useful to have for the main attack. So we'll see how that goes. You know what else I could sell? Books. I don't think they're going to add up to much, but they are a fair amount of weight at this point. You can see we're 30 pounds already. Got 3 Almanacs of the Tower. I guess that's all that? Yeah, that cleaned out our, I mean, it wasn't a huge amount of money, but it did clean out a lot of weight. Oh, we can sell that too now. All right. Let's go ahead and talk to... You know what? Before I talk to Irbeth, I want to check one more thing. I want to kind of verify that there's nothing else on the map that I'm missing. That we can't go out. Like, we've got a couple things, quests still to go places, and we haven't been able to do that yet. And I don't think we can, to be honest, but I just want to check the map. All right, I'm not seeing anything there. The only thing I see left is... We do still... What is... We're still missing something here. Why is Camellia encumbered? I don't think she should be. Well, there we go. Fixes that problem for now. Oh wait, so we do still have something at the Tower of Estrad. The Hour of Reckoning has come. Notes for the Storyteller. I don't know if it's just telling us we have this to finish. Well, now I'm wondering what we missed there, but that's okay. We'll just go back to there, enter. We'll talk to Irbeth. We'll see what's going on. All right, give it a quick save. We'll come up and talk. Alright, thank you for saving the Steam students Canopus, even though not all of them deserve to be saved. May Iomade forgive my words. Cast a meaningful look at Count Arende. I don't really mean that, of course. I just never fail to be astounded by the way that good people seem to perish, and the not-so-good prove to be incredibly, amazingly enduring. He did offer me his aid. It can't be all that bad. Yes, that's not like him at all. Joining the Crusades is a tradition among Mendavian nobles, but Darien Arende was never too keen on fighting demons. Count has a certain reputation in Mendav. He's not a pleasant individual by any means, but he's not known for any particular villainy either. Count enjoys a life of leisure, surrounded by a gaggle of sycophants who are always eager to badmouth the Queen at his command. He likes settlings first. There was a hero of the First Crusades, Sir Lant, a kind and honest man. After the end of his glorious career as a soldier, he became a wise mentor to the younger generation. He ran afoul of the Count somehow, perhaps lecturing him about his idle lifestyle and lack of purpose. When Sir Lant died, the Count managed to buy a portion of his estate and ordered the King's helmet to be reforged into a chamber pot. And of course, he didn't keep his little joke private. The Queen was particularly affronted by it because Sir Lant used to be her most loyal comrade-at-arms. I was there, receiving an assignment from Her Majesty, and witnessed the exact moment she found out about the helmet's fate. It's a small thing, but I could see the Queen's anguish at the travesty that had been made of her friend's legacy. That's what our Count is like as a person. As for his talent for survival, do you know the story of Heaven's Edge? He was the only member of his family to escape with his life when the demons unleashed a magical plague. Thanks for telling. We already kind of know all that. Sorry how you had to endure my grumbling. Alright, I found Jana Eldora, like you asked. Yes, thank you. It's good to have her back. I suppose it's asking too much to want fighters that are sober as well. Tower of Estrad has been cleared. Alright. Demon worshippers returned to power, have been wiped out, many relics looted. Okay. Great. Place the demons have gathered need to be cleared one by one. Then they won't be able to stab us in the back when we take your garrison. I'm going to click through a couple of these. I'm not going to read too much. I just want to clear them. Purge the city of the Templars. Driving the cultists out. It's hard to admit, but those successes didn't count for much once they... Okay. I don't know. I think she did okay. What is their strategy for the attack on the Great Garrison? She'll be leading the rest of my forces on a frontal assault. They'll distract the enemy to let you use the secret passage and reach the wardstone. Destroy it before the demons turn Iomade's gift. Okay. So now we can do that. Most of the allies you found will join my forces, but you can expect a certain amount of support from them. The problem with Desnans is you never know what to expect from those daydreamers. Their Honorable Prior Ramian claims he has had a vision which has got us putting demons to sleep. I'd like to hope it wasn't merely a dream. The Order of the Flaming Lance counts its members both valiant knights and masters of the cult. About to test an experimental ritual they've developed. Should all go according to plan, your party will have a serious advantage during the battle at the Great Garrison. In the dark days, the most unlikely allies joined to fight the coming foe. All tieflings are treated with prejudice in Canabras, let alone smugglers and thieves of their kind. Yet they are on our side, and I'll make sure their contribution is not forgotten after the victory. There'll be little use in open combat, but they help you spot secret doors and warn you about traps. I guess we're ready? Let's just say okay? I don't know. I'm going to hit accept. I like the extra healing we get with the Count, so I'm kind of running with him at the moment. Alright, so it is taking us back. I don't know where it's taking us. Not back to Estrad, okay. Into the Grey Garrison. No random encounters. I assume that's on purpose. All right. I hope the ritual works. I do too. I don't even know what it is. It has to. There's no room for error. Okay. It worked. Praise Iomade. Now it's the demon's turn to suffer. I think this is haste for us. I'm going to do a quick save. And I think I'm also going to end this one here. I have a feeling this one is short, although it's hard for me to tell. I've been recording for 41 minutes, but I doubt there. I'm hoping. Well, we didn't do much, so I hope it's not over 30. But we'll be back next time with the actual invasion. We'll see you then. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Don't forget to subscribe. Cheers.